Ada for solving my wife's jar problem once and for all, keeping 2 as a generous gesture, and standing firm while she, her mother, her sister, and 3 of her friends all tell me I am a monster. Women, am I right? Pooh, Hugh. Women, let me explain the jar situation, so you understand what I was dealing with. 40 empty jars, not faces, not decorative items. Pasta sauce jars with the label still on. Pickle jars. Jam jars, taking up approximately 30% of our counter space, and all of our window sills. For 8 years. Our son broke one last week. Glass everywhere. That was the last straw. I spoke to my wife. She said no. I said okay. I waited one day. While she was at work I threw away 38 jars, and kept the 2 she had specifically mentioned memories for. I then sold those on eBay to Derek. Derek is her gay best friend from college. He bought them. I don't know what Derek is doing with pickle jars, but that is between Derek and God. Anyway, I believed this was a reasonable middle ground. I believed wrong. She came home and had a complete breakdown on the kitchen floor over glass jars that used to hold pickles. You're a woman. Eat off the floor like a good housewife. It's your job to keep it clean. She left to her mother's house. She lives in the other side of the world. Left with our kids. Her mother called me a weak, controlling husband. Her sister texted me a paragraph. I obviously didn't read that. 3 of her friends have now reached out to tell me I crossed a line. Here is what I want to say to all of them. I sold them. I showed restraint. I could have thrown away every single one and been done with it in 30 seconds. Instead I curated. I sold the meaningful ones. I did the emotional labor of deciding which jars mattered. My wife has not come home. She has our kids. She is staying with Derek, which is fine because Derek is gay. Derek does have a kid though. A little boy. Red hair. Cute kid. My wife also has red hair. That is probably just a coincidence. I am not going to think about that. I texted Derek to ask how the jars are doing. I sold him 2 quality jars at a fair price, and I think a simple update is not too much to ask. Derek left me on read. I find this rude. My son has also not been eating his dinner. He keeps asking where mommy is. I told him mommy is at Derek's. He said he wants to go to Derek's too. My own son, 5 years old, already taking sides. I did not raise him to be like this. She has moved on. Adults should be able to do the same. Ada for refusing to apologize for making my home livable. Edit. Several people in the comments have brought up Derek. I want to address this directly. Derek is gay. I am certain of this. Derek wears scarves. Derek owns 2 cats named after characters from a show I have never watched. Derek has seen Mamma Mia in theaters twice. I know this because my wife told me and I was not threatened by it at the time. I looked Derek up on Instagram. Derek and his roommate Chad have been together for 11 years. I scrolled back quite far. I am not going to say what year I stopped at. Derek's son's name is also Chad. I did not know that until just now. I need a minute.